Hello, friend. Welcome to day 65 of 7:30. Today we're reading the rest of chapter 34 of Exodus, right through to verse 19 of chapter 35. From the New Living Translation, it reads, The Lord replied, Listen, I'm making a covenant with you in the presence of all the people. I will perform miracles that have never been performed anywhere in all the earth or in any nation. And all the people around you will see the power of the Lord, the awesome power I will display for you. 11. But listen carefully to everything I command you today. Then I will go ahead of you, drive out the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Hivites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, the Jebusites. 12. Be very careful never to make a treaty with the people who live in the land where you are going. If you do, you will follow their evil ways and be trapped. 13. Instead, you must break down their pagan altars, smash their sacred pillars, and cut down their Asherah poles. 14. You must worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a God who is jealous about his relationship with you. 15. You must not make a treaty of any kind with the people living in the land. They lust after their gods, offering sacrifices to them. They will invite you to join them in their sacrificial meals, and you will go with them. 16. Then you will accept their daughters who sacrifice to other gods as wives for your sons, and they will seduce your sons to commit adultery against me by worshipping other gods. 17. You must not make any gods of molten metal for yourselves. 18. You must celebrate the festival of unleavened bread. For 7 days the bread you eat must be made without yeast, just as I commanded you. Celebrate this festival annually at the appointed time in early spring in the month of Abib, for that is the anniversary of your departure from Egypt. 19. The firstborn of every animal belongs to me, including the firstborn males from your herds of cattle and flocks of sheep and goats. 20. A firstborn donkey may be bought back from the Lord by presenting a lamb or a young goat in its place, but if you do not buy it back, you must break its neck. However, you must buy back every firstborn son. No one may appear before me without an offering. 21. You have 6 days each week for your ordinary work, but on the seventh day you must stop working even during the season of plowing and harvesting. You must celebrate the festival of harvest with the first crop of the wheat harvest. Celebrate the festival of the final harvest at the end of the harvest season. 23. 3 times each year, every man in Israel must appear before the sovereign Lord, the God of Israel. 24. I will drive out the other nations ahead of you and expand your territory, so no one will covet or conquer your land while you appear before the Lord your God 3 times each year. 25. You must not offer the blood of my sacrificial offerings together with any baked goods containing yeast, and none of the meat of the Passover sacrifice may be kept until the next morning. 26. As you harvest your crops, bring the very best of the first harvest to the house of the Lord your God. You must not cook the young goat in its mother's milk. 27. Then the Lord said to Moses, Write down all the instructions, for they represent the terms of the covenant I am making with you and with Israel. 28. Moses remained there on the mountain with the Lord 40 days and 40 nights. In all that time he ate no bread and drank no water, and the Lord wrote the terms of the covenant, the 10 commandments, on the stone tablets. 29. When Moses came down Mount Sinai carrying the two tablets inscribed with the terms of the covenant, he wasn't aware that his face became radiant because he had spoken to the Lord. 30. So when Aaron and the people of Israel saw the radiance of Moses' face, they were afraid to come near him. 31. But Moses called out to them and asked Aaron and all the leaders of the community to come over, and he talked to them. 32. Then all the people of Israel approached him, and Moses gave them all the instructions the Lord had given him on Mount Sinai. 33. When Moses finished speaking to them, he covered his face with a veil. 34. But whenever he went into the tent of the meeting to speak with the Lord, he would remove the veil until he came out again. Then he would give the people whatever instructions the Lord gave him. 35. And the people of Israel would see the radiant glow of his face. So he would put the veil over his face until he returned to speak with the Lord. Chapter 35. Then Moses called together the whole community of Israel and told them, These are the instructions the Lord had commanded you to follow. 2. You have 6 days each week for your ordinary work, but the seventh day must be a Sabbath day for complete rest, a holiday dedicated to the Lord. Anyone who works on that day may be put to death. 3. You must not even light a fire or any of your homes on the Sabbath. 4. Then Moses said to the whole community of Israel, This is what the Lord has commanded. 5. Take a sacred offering for the Lord. Let those with generous hearts present the following gifts to the Lord: gold, silver, and bronze, 6. Blue, purple, scarlet thread, fine linen, and goat hair for cloth. 7. Tanned ram skins, and fine goat skin leather, acacia wood. 8. Olive oil for the lamps, spices for the anointing oil and fragrant incense. 9. Onyx stones and other gemstones to be set in the efforts of the priest's chest piece. 10. Come, all of you who are gifted craftsmen, construct everything that the Lord has commanded. 11. The tabernacle and its sacred tent, its covering, clasps, frames, crossbars, posts, and bases. 12. The ark and its carrying post, the ark's cover, the place of atonement, the inner curtain, the shield of the ark. 13. The table, its carrying post, and all its utensils, the bread of the presence. 14. The light, or for light, the lampstand, its accessories, the lamp cups, and the olive oil for lighting. 15. The incense altar and its carrying post, the anointing oil and fragrant incense, the curtain for the entrance of the tabernacle. 16. The altar of burnt offering, the bronze gating of the altar and its carrying post and utensils, the wash bin or basin with its stand. 17. The curtains for the walls of the courtyard, the posts and their bases, the curtain for the entrance to the courtyard. 18. The tent pegs and the tabernacle and courtyard and their robes. 19. The beautifully stitched garments for the priest to wear while ministering in the holy place, the sacred garments for Aaron the priest, and the garments for his sons to wear as they minister as priests. 20. So the whole community of Israel left Moses and returned to their tents. And until we meet again tomorrow, stay blessed.